This is the review for BMF Episode 3, Love All, Trust Few.
Everything comes from the darkness.
It's Mac the Guru. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time here. Now we finally got the first appearance of Snoop Dogg, man. And his scene was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing just watching it, even though it's a serious moment. He praying and stuff like, boy, Snoop Dogg, it's just funny watching him in the scene, you know, even though I remember when I was younger, Snoop Dogg was acting. Like, he was in The Wash with Dr. Dre. He was, like, Snoop Dogg, I remember he did that one movie, and I went back and watched it recently, and I said, oh my God, this movie was horrible. But we liked it when we was younger. It was like Jimmy Bones or Bone. But I watched it not too long ago, and I was like, golly, this movie was horrible. But I couldn't believe we liked that when we was younger. But anywho, Snoop Dogg in it, dope, right? We ain't seen Eminem yet, but a lot happened this episode. I told y'all in my last review, Pat might be the one that sent the hit and shot T, Southwest T. I'm like, Pat might have did it. And Meech done seen something on Pat that automatically is a sign of weakness. He a smoker. He a user. You know what I mean? No matter how he do it, he might be snorting coke, but he a user. You're a dope fiend, dog. Can't never respect the dope fiend. Can't trust the dope fiend. There's two things you gotta know in the game. Can't respect, can't trust a dope fiend, man. Because they start acting, you know, real different. You know, and me seeing it then, like, dude, you come up hugging me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, dude, get off of me. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? You know, and Pat out there, he using. And the chick that Pat had, man, she looked like he just pulled her in off the street and had her in the back of the spot. So I'm like, dang, he down bad for real, even though he up. Even though he the big dude right now. But I told y'all, Pat did not want them to try to jump over him, you know, to move on. He want to keep them under him. And that's exactly what he said when Meech got out the limo. Like, I'm keeping them under me. You know what I mean? Because them probably Pat best, you know, they bringing in the most money. Them his best workers. So we seen that coming. But we still don't know for sure if Pat put the hit out. You know, the dude, Mickey, and Kato, they got it on. Look like their relationship going good. But I still don't trust Buddy all the way. You know, it's like I really don't know if he is trustworthy all the way as I'm watching it. Now, I don't remember. If you didn't see any of my other reviews, I don't like doing research and I like watching it and then breaking it down. If you got some information, put it in the comments, because I like that. Like, you know, we watch it together, people comment on it, I like all that. So, but watching it, I don't know if I could trust him yet. And then Kato, come on, sweetheart. Like, you then just gave it all up to Lamar in the bathroom. She done told him everything, and the way he was talking to her, they had to have a relationship beforehand. Like, he was talking to her, and you know what's crazy though? I think if she wouldn't have gave him no information, he probably would have did something crazy to her in that bathroom, man. Like, you know, for the algorithms, I ain't even gonna say, but he would have went nuts in that bathroom probably. Like, straight up. But she ended up giving up the information. So Lamar then real quick put himself in a good position. Basically 2 episodes. Lamar went from getting out of jail bum to he the man now. He got his homeboy Slick. You know, these 2 old heads, they trying to come back and, you know, run things, and they on top. And the crazy part is the dude Flameel, he survived. I just knew he was dead that last episode, but he barely survived. You know, Lamar done beat him to the inch of his life. He barely survived. In the hospital scene, it was just sad, just like, oh, buddy can't even do nothing, you know, at all. Lamar done grabbed him by his cheek and, you know. Now, we gotta see, is he just gonna leave? Because if it was me, you know, you say all, I mean, he couldn't really even talk because his mouth was messed up. But you do what you gotta do, get out that situation, you know. As long as you don't get violated too crazy, but, you know, he grabbed his cheek or whatever, you could take that. Get out that situation. And then you come back. No matter how long it be, you gotta get your get back. I don't care how. Flameel could wait a month. He could wait 2 months. He could leave for a month, 2 months. Just go out of town for a month, 2 months. Holler at his homies. Hey, man, I'm gonna be back. Leave. But he better come back. You know what I'm saying? He gotta come back and get his get back. So that's what I want to see. I want to see him leave. Because that's what I'd do if it was me. You know, if I was deep in the game in that situation. You gotta leave. Let some time blow over. Because the thing is, people like Lamar, he gonna have other beefs with people. You know, he gonna have other issues. And he been forgot about you quick. In month 2, he gonna forget about Flameel. So you leave, you let it die down, y'all situation. You know Lamar gonna have other incidents. Then you come back, you holler at Meech. You let him know, like, hey, man, you know, I could handle that, you know. Or you just handle it. You know, you can holler at Meech to try to get some bread, or you just handle it. But that's what I think Flameel should do. Gotta come back and get his get back. We also had Detective Bryant showing his true colors. I mean, he been showed his true colors, but he was like straight on the straight G mode. You know, he checked the other little officer he was with, you know, and then he let Meech know, like, dude, what is going on? Did y'all kill J-Mo? And they did, you know, even though it wasn't Meech. I'm going to talk about that right at the end. Or next, actually. I'm going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about Meech and how he about to go dark. Meech about to go dark. But Detective Bryant, he went and gave Meech and them the heads up that, hey, they bringing in more cops. But he was just a straight G this episode, man. How he checked that dude after they left from talking to Charles and Lucille. That's Meech and T-Mama. He checked, I'm like, dang, this dude, he the truth. Like, and he know where he stand with people. Like, he ain't picking sides or kind of, is it cop first or is it the people first that I mess with? No, he people first, then his job, you know. So I like it, like how he is. I like that. But let's talk about Meech. The dark side of Meech is coming. It's coming. Cause right now, what I really like about the story, this is what I really like about it. Meech is just trying to get some money. For real. You know, he can punch a couple people here and there and all that. But he just trying to get some money. That's his right now goal. And because of how dirty the streets is, he gonna have to get dirty. And that's what we about to see. We about to see him go dark. But up until this point, Meech ain't really hurt nobody. He trying to get his bread. Him and Southwest T, they the same way. Both of them trying to get some money and da-da-da. But they ain't out here just savages and just doing reckless stuff and robbing people, robbing old ladies and stuff. No. You know, so I like that element of it. Because it's showing you, yo, the big hustler, the dudes that really be making the money, them the dudes that's thinking. Like Lamar ain't gonna never come up all the way and be just making no. I can't see it. Because his mindset, he just goofy. You go beat on the dude at the cash register for no reason. He do a bunch of just reckless stuff. Meech is actually thinking, hey, I'm trying to get this money. I don't want a lot of problems out here. Because problems create problems. You know, more cops, more beef. You know, it's just, let's just get some money. That's what Meech on. But we're going to see him go dark. And I see that. And we also see Southwest T, he gonna go dark too. Cause he won't, now he the younger brother, right? He wants power. He already negotiating with Meech. Hey, it's 50-50. You know, we gonna split it. So now it's a 50-50 split. But I think about Southwest T at that bowling alley, right? When he was at that bowling alley, it was like he was trying to assert himself to let them know. Remember when Kato and Meech came up? He was trying to assert himself with Kato, you know, to let her know, like, hey, I'm the man. You know, you don't talk to me like this. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him, he really wants some more power. So I could really see him going dark and taking out a couple people coming up for show. Because, see, wanting that power, you know, it could really take you down a dark path, man, you know. So I could see that coming with Southwest T. This last episode was dope, man. And as BMF continue, because the first one I think only 8 episodes, then it's gonna grow 10. And as it continue, I bet BMF gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's gonna be a bunch of people that's gonna have to go back and watch this season that we watching now and catch on and come on late, man. But salute to 50 Cent, salute to Snoop Dogg for coming in it. Everybody in BMF, man. I love that the Midwest getting a story. It's Mac the Guru. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. Peace.